Hello and welcome. In this presentation, we will look at how to access TROPOMI, that is Tropospheric Monitoring Instrument data. We can access TROPOMI data through various platforms, and one of these is GESDISC. GESDISC is a service that is offered by NASA, and it is coupled to Earthdata. More information on how you can use GESDISC to access TROPOMI data can be found in the standard operating procedures we have prepared. In this presentation, we will focus on Copernicus Open Access Hub. To be able to access it, just Google Copernicus Open Access Hub, and the result that you will get, you click on it, and it will take you to the website. In this website, you can be able to access freely and openly Sentinel-1, 2, 3, and 5P user products. To access TROPOMI data, we click on the S5P Pre-Ops button, and this will take us to the web page where we can access our data. First things first, we will sign in. I will log out first so that I can show you how to sign in. And we will do this using the guest credentials that have been provided. You can just copy and paste. After our login is successful, we go to our search criteria. In our search criteria, there are various ways in which we can sort our data. One of these is using the ingestion date, the sensing date, cloud coverage, or tile ID. The ingestion date basically refers to when data was made available in the online archive. If you know this, you can choose it. The sensing date, on the other hand, refers to the day when the satellite made an overpass over the area that we are interested in. Something to note also about the sensing date is that it is in UTC. So for today, we are going to use the sensing date. I would like the results to be arranged in descending order, but if you are interested in ascending, you can also choose ascending. Under sensing period, I'm going to put in the period that I am interested in. I am interested in data which was collected in October 2022 on the 4th. Here you can put the boundary, that is the end date of when you want your results to end. And because I'm only interested in data for one day, that means my boundary is also going to be October 4th, 2022. I'm not interested in the ingestion period, so I will leave that blank. Because the mission has already been specified as Sentinel-5P, I will just move directly to the product type. There are so many products that one can choose from, and for the purposes of this presentation, I am going to choose nitrogen dioxide, level 2 nitrogen dioxide. So that means that the processing level at this point is also level 2. When it comes to timeliness, we have offline data, near real time, or reprocessed data. Near real-time data refers to data which is released within a short time, for example, 3 hours after sensing. And it is data which is very important for people who are working in emergency cases. Offline data, on the other hand, is data where all the calculations have been taken into account and it is released after some time depending on the product. For instance, level 1B data is released after 12 hours, whereas methane, tropospheric ozone, or even nitrogen data is offered 5 days after sensing. For this presentation, we are going to work with offline data. If you know the absolute orbit number, you can also enter it here. So we click search. And here, if I zoom, you can be able to see the results that we have. So the data is given in orbits, and to know the data, or rather the product, which covers our region of interest, we zoom in or zoom out. So for today, we are interested in the orbit which covers Ecuador. I will zoom to where Ecuador is here. And if you need to further go to a specific point in Ecuador, you can do so. But we can already see that this is the swath. When I click here, the orbit, that covers the area of interest is highlighted. And I can be able to see that it is this product. To be able to download this product, all I have to do is click on this button, download product, and it will be downloaded directly into my local disk. In the next session, we are going to look at how to visualize or analyze the data that we have downloaded. Thank you.